Tarot and Oracle forecast for the month of April 2019. If you would like a personal or private reading, or one of those incredible soulmate readings, or any of the other readings available, please go to my website. The links are available in the description box below. Sagittarius, I'm going to start with your tea leaf reading. I'm going to look at the story that is left behind in your teacup via the tea leaves. And I'm going to read the tea leaf cards and the oracle cards, followed by relationship, and finally a tarot reading. So if I have a look at the symbols in your teacup, the story that they tell, one of the first things I noticed in here was a little fox that seemed to be on the trail of something. And above that was a question mark. So the fox normally means that there is shrewdness, there is ingenuity, there's an ability to overcome things by being shrewd and clever. The question mark very much says there is something which you are looking for an answer to. And if you are shrewd, tenacious, and probably a little bit in the ingenuity of a fox, you understand what I'm saying? He's clever and he's wily and he finds a way. He goes looking for answers. Then you will most likely find the answer to that question. Directly after that, I see a wishbone. So if you go looking for answers in the month of April, the story says you will find them. You'll just have to be clever and smart to find those answers. Now I'm looking to see what other symbols show up in this teacup for you. There's a lot of little things in here. Lots of little things. There's a little caterpillar in here, which means there could be change coming. I see flowers. That change could result in happiness in the future. I see a bird in flight. So there's news that comes in. Around it, it's interesting. Around it, it's very busy. And right at the top is a huge little perched bird singing. So you are waiting for good news, I think, in the month of April. You're waiting to hear good news. Right, I'm looking to see. It's an incredibly busy cup, this. I just see another bird perched, so that's the same story there. Right, if I look at your tea leaf cards, you get the clouds, the yoke, and the cobweb. The clouds say temporary problems. The yoke says feeling tied down or frustrated. But the cobweb says protected from negative forces beyond your control. Now, if you have a look at the two oracle cards, you get serendipity and protection as well. I think you have a bit of luck on your side in the month of April. Someone has your back, the universe, spirit, or someone in particular, even a guardian angel. Somebody has your back in the month of April. It's as if there is a situation which makes you feel very tied down. It is temporary, however, but there's a bit of luck involved here. This could be one of two things, because it could be that keeping you tied down for a while is stopping you from getting involved in something that could have been to your detriment. Or it's making you wait for something that is really good, that is coming your way. So when you get tied down, when you go looking for answers in the month of April, know that you are just being stalled at the moment, because it's in your best interest. And not only that, it's luck, because serendipity means luck. It means being in the right time, in the right place at the right time. So it's stalling you because it wants you somewhere in particular, because there's something that you are going to experience or receive that is really good luck. But it's timing and a place that you need to be. So it's like it's holding you back from moving off from somewhere where you need to be to receive this luck, whatever that may be. The relationship cards that you get is you deserve love, calling in your soulmate, impeccability, and insight. Now, you deserve love says you are lovable. Calling in your soulmate says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So where relationships are concerned for the month of April, Sagittarius, you are going to be quite adamant that you deserve respect, that you deserve a good relationship, and you rightfully do. That calling in your soulmate card says, if you are single and you're wanting somebody like that in your life that will respect you, will treat you with kindness and respect, and and a certain amount of devotion, then you need to be actually consciously thinking and putting the thought out there of what kind of person you would like to attract into your life. In an existing partnership or relationship, it's quite interesting because I'm going to move into the next two cards after that. You get impeccability and insight. And impeccability means letting go of that stuff you've been hanging on from the past. So the relationship issues, the relationship problems, the relationship challenges, the relationship dynamics that you haven't enjoyed in the past. You need to let go of the thought pattern that keeps kind of reviewing them. Because the insight card says criticism is possibly a problem here. So let's look at that a little bit deeper from the story. So if you're in an existing partnership or relationship, it's possible that the relationship is not as devoted, as kind, and as loving as it should be at the moment. And in order to draw out those kind of characteristics from your soulmate, you actually need to think about them, and you need to be aware of what part you play in them. Now that letting go of criticism, the insight card, is interesting because it means, and this applies to those of you that are looking for a partnership too, if your focus is on, I do not like it when someone does this, it is so irritating when someone does that, I wish someone wouldn't do this, I do not want a partner like that. If that is your list, then you're going to get stuck there. These cards are telling the story of let go of that story and shift more to a mindset of it's wonderful when someone is kind, when someone is patient, when someone is tolerant. It's wonderful when someone enjoys being in a relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what one has to start thinking. Not criticizing what you don't like, rather thinking about what you do like. And in an existing partnership, look for that within your partner. And you will find that you can rekindle that relationship of appreciation and respect. Finally, the tarot cards tell the story quite nicely. You get the 8 of Fire, the 3 of Air, the King of Earth, and the Ace of Fire. The 8 of Fire speaks about transmutation of negative energy. It talks about changing a negative thought process into a positive one. It talks about, instead of focusing on what isn't right, focus on what is right. So it continues that theme. Can you see that? The 3 of Air says we will keep repeating a story or a process until we learn the lesson. That King of Earth speaks about being willing to learn. Finally reaching the time in our lives when we can pay forward what we've learned, when we can actually reap the rewards of having learned something on a material level. It will give you the rewards on a material level, but it is a certain level of wisdom that gets reached before that can happen. The Ace of Fire says this then spells new beginnings for you. So if we have a look at that in combination with your entire reading, we saw that going looking for answers, you will get them this month. You'll need to be clever though. You'll need to be wily. You'll need to pay attention. So the answers are there for you, but they're not going to be handed to you on a plate. It's a willingness to learn is going to be important. And we saw with your relationship reading especially that it's a case of needing to focus on what you like in people rather than what you do not like in people. That will change things, that will call in the kind of partner that you really do like. We've seen that you're going to be stalled, you're going to be stopped, you're going to be held up because there's a lesson to be learned, right? And the tarot card says this lesson is about transforming negative energy to positive energy. This allows you a new beginning. So for most Sagittarians, there will be some area of your life where you are intently focused on what is not working. You are looking for answers to this. You want to know how to fix it. You want to know how to move it. You want to know how to move forward. But in April, you're going to be repeating that lesson. You're going to be repeating that experience, and you will be stalled. It's in your best interest because there's great luck involved there. It's almost as if the aha moment can come. You can learn that lesson in April and move forward and have a fresh new beginning and a really good luck associated with it. It can have material benefits too. So even though this is a situation that I think for the most part is related to how you feel about something, ultimately when you see that transmuting the energy into positive energy and you learn the lesson, it's going to, oddly enough I say, although if you have a look at how energy works, it's very logical, because this lesson learned is actually going to benefit you materialistically. You will get some kind of good luck happening on the materialistic level because you have learned the lesson. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.